Coronation Street's Maria and Gary to be driven apart by new Theo twists. Coronation Street fans see Maria Connor's suspicions mount next week as Gary Windass finds himself firmly back in the frame for Theo Silverton's murder. Not only is Maria concerned that her husband could have done the dreadful deed, but the cops are also confident they found the culprit. Is Gary really guilty? Theo's death has put everyone on edge, and Gary seems especially jittery, begins our Corey insider. He's already covered his tracks about trashing Theo's van, but is that the only thing he's trying to hide? Maria is watching him like a hawk, and her faith in him is starting to crumble. The discovery of Todd's missing phone has blown the murder case wide open. Brody Michaelis's fingerprints are all over it, but Kit Green also wants to speak to Gary as more evidence has come to light. When questioned, Gary insists that he had nothing to do with the phone that disappeared on the night Theo died. Canny Kit smells a rat, and later shares his theory with colleague Lisa Connorswain that Gary definitely knows more about the murder than he's letting on. He just needs to prove it. Meanwhile, Maria can't shake her growing mistrust towards Gary. His increasingly shifty behavior is starting to make her worry about his deceitful streak, and she's also clocked him sharing cozy moments with old flame Sarah Platt. Then, when Kit quietly reveals he's watching him, Gary struggles to hide how wound up he's getting, giving Maria more cause for concern. Hopeful that some quality time over a romantic meal might get them back on track, Maria waits for Gary in Speed Doll. Time ticks on, and Gary is a no-show, making his missus look like a right Maria no-mates. Offloading to sympathetic Shona Platt, Maria realizes she must face up to her issues with Gary. The next day Gary is full of apologies for standing Maria up, reveals our insider. But as he tries to explain why, he's interrupted by Kit and Lisa. They want Maria to go over her previous statement that got Gary off the hook for trashing Theo's van, but for what reason? Do the police have more info that incriminates Gary? And will Maria admit she lied to protect her hubby?